Hunter Biden announced that he will defy the House Oversight Committee subpoena to testify privately and lashed out at the unrelenting Trump attack machine. I'm sorry, is Donald Trump the president of the United States now? Apparently he is. Donald Trump has some power or sway over any of this?
Didn't you get the memo?
Apparently I missed it.
He never left office. He refused,
that's right.
refused to give up power.
That's right. He's a dictator. He wants to be a dictator. It's been one of my favorite things to watch over the last week. The amount of leftist media willing to lie to the American people about what Donald Trump said to Sean Hannity and how he followed up with it during a speech. They had to clip it out in order to convince you, to make you believe that, oh, yeah, Donald Trump's saying the quiet part out loud now. He really wants to be a dictator, guys. Listen to what he said. But he's obviously making a joke. So apparently he's more effective at this dictator thing than I would have believed, considering that Hunter Biden apparently thinks that he's still in power. The son of the most powerful man in the world, whether that man knows it or not, re-upped his offer to participate in a public congressional hearing instead of a private deposition, which Representative James Comer denied. I don't understand why we're denied. Does anyone have a good reason why this is happening this way? I have no idea why Hunter Biden would not be offered an opportunity to testify publicly. Unless Comer is afraid that they don't have the goods. Hunter Biden opened his comments with the Capitol in the background to the assembled media, acknowledging his past mistakes, and then went on to lash out at Republicans, saying that he had atoned for said mistakes, blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Nobody really cares about Hunter Biden, least of all me. I care that he's a deadbeat dad, which bothers me. It bothers me because my dad was a deadbeat dad. It bothers me that the grandfather-in-chief, the doddering old fool that's in the White House, refused to acknowledge his grandchild for 2.5 years.
Mr. Wise Guy over here.
Almost 2.5 years, Mr. President. You finally acknowledged her, and now you're not putting up any stockings at the White House because you can't put number 7 up without acknowledging her yet again. It bothers me that Hunter Biden refuses to pay his child support because my father refused to pay his child support. It's personal with me. Any man that fathers a child and refuses to take care of that child is a scumbag. Do I need to be more emphatic about that? I think you got it, right? Okay? If you do the deed without some sort of exterior circumstances beyond my understanding or beyond your control, and I'll add that caveat because I say I make a declarative statement like that, and occasionally people come up, well, what about the dad that didn't know the thing and then he promised the stuff and the thing, and then the dad said this and they signed a piece of paper, whatever. You guys know what I'm saying. Hunter Biden, and I don't want to belabor this because I really don't care that much about him. What I care about is his relationship with his father and how he enriched the Biden crime syndicate based on his father and his father's influence, and how that has spilled over into compromised positions with regard to America around the world, specifically in China and Ukraine. We're watching the compromise in real time. Why do you think that Joe Biden is so insistent on getting money to Ukraine? Is it possible that somewhere in Ukraine, whether it be in the halls of Burisma, whether it be in the halls of the special prosecutor's office or the prosecutor's office, whether it be in the halls of government, is it possible that somewhere in Ukraine they've got the goods on what really went down with regard to Hunter's position on the board of Burisma and the fact that Joe Biden went over to that country and held money over their heads, demanding that they fire a prosecutor that was looking into Burisma that would obviously personally benefit his son? And the suggestion that they never spoke on it? Come on, man. Come on. Can I get a come on, man? I can't get a come on, man?
No, everybody else was using that one, so I got rid of it.
Well, you don't add new ones. There's new ones.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
I'm not. How dare you, Mr. President? He was talking to you. He wasn't talking to me.
He might have been.
No,
I don't
he
know.
was talking to you. He said that you were a stupid SOB for eliminating the come on, man.
Fair enough.
You just allow Matt
Fair
Morey
enough.
to steal the come on, man.
That is not a joke. That is a natural fact.
It is a natural fact, Mr. President. All right, so more on that. But Hunter Biden speaks before the assembled masses. You'll hear from Hunter in just a moment. We have a couple of pieces of audio from his delicious remarks outside of the Capitol where he took a stand. I'll testify publicly. I should understand why there's a distinction there and why James Comer doesn't take him up on it, but I don't quite understand it. If you've got the goods, at least enough goods to move forward with this testimony, why wouldn't you do that? I'm getting a lot of reaction to my question on the super text line. The reaction comes from the super text line. The question was posed on air last segment, and it was simple. Why don't the Republicans take Hunter Biden up? Oh, I want to testify publicly. Well, I understand what Hunter's trying to do. They're trying to create the circus. I think we need a little bit of the circus. I think more people need to be aware of the lengths that the political left, that they're willing to go in order to protect Hunter Biden. But it's not about Hunter Biden. They'll throw Hunter Biden under the bus in a heartbeat if it benefits the Democrats. They want to protect sleepy, sloppy Joe. That's who they're trying to protect, really.